in Paraguay, my father found a way to come to America with $50 with the incorporation he formed, because in America, once you have ways you can invest the money, United States will give you E2 visa that time. I'm not sure about right now. You can live 4 years until you can apply for the green card. So my father worked in the factory 3 months alone to make enough money, and he sent me one ticket. So in winter time, 1978, completely tanned girl from like Ipanema song, with a summer dress and a wooden sandal, I arrived Kennedy Airport myself.
Mrs. Lee-Segredo spends her days here with children. It's an elementary school full of kids from different backgrounds and cultures. The diverse classroom where she teaches brings together those who are white, black, Hispanic, and Asian. She loves teaching and giving.
I always have to go back to 4th grade or 5th grade that I am teaching. Put myself in their level to look at myself. So to me, teaching is, before anybody says teaching, it has to be the learning. I first have to be a learner in order to be able to teach, because most of the times in our education system, you spend the time only 10 months with a given teacher. And in that 10 months, I find it, I have a most important job to instill the goals of our life, values of our life, and the characteristics of each student, and how do they strengthen their weaknesses. And I take that job very seriously. So first 2 weeks, I let them do whatever they want to do, and then they said, wow, other teachers assigned the seats, and then Mrs. Segredo, she just let us sit wherever she wants to sit. And from there, I learned all about individual students' habits, their strengths, their preferences of the friends. And from that on, I can able to diagnose them, and I can able to help them individually the rest of the time that I spend with them.
Haminga means like you're worried.
One of those regular rehearsal days with Soh Young's multicultural choir that consists of a Korean lead singer, a Jewish pianist, an Italian girl singer, and a Turkish saz player. They're preparing to perform songs in Korean for a Korean Thanksgiving celebration in New York City.
I started a multicultural peace mission choir post September 11. And I was that time music director, not the director, and I'm not a founder. And since that time, I had a keen interest in bridging the cultural gap and finding ways to touch people's heart with the different music, meaning different languages, different genre.
Lee-Segredo says she owes a lot of those hard days of poverty and destitute when living in South America among people of other nations and races for her success today.
In some ways, going through the South America's hardship is where I believe God was testing my faith. whether I have learned from this interfaith experience and different resources of elderly who we really have to respect and give credit to, because that's where our upbringing and our knowledge comes from, our roots. And through the difficulties, singing in church on Sunday was my saving grace. I had no life. I go to factory from 8 o'clock in the morning till I come home at 7 o'clock. Then I have to feed my mother and the family members, and then I go to learn language 9 o'clock at night and come home at 10 o'clock. So it's through the faith that I find that my life journey has been come until now. And through the faith that I understood each individual person's belief of their own God means good. My life is abundance because of faith, hope, and love. And I hope continually to serve God with faith and walk my rest of the life with the hope that I can reach people and love everything I do and my family members, and even able to love my enemies.